마이크 테스트. 잘 들리나? 잘 들리네. 왔어? 왔으면 말해주세요. 들어왔어? 그럼 녹화 시작한다? 캐릭터를 만들어야지. 유리가 호그와트 마법학교에 5학년으로 입학하게 되었다는 걸 알려드리게 되어서 기쁩니다. 이제 유리가 해리포터가 다니는 학교에 입학을 하는 거야. 캐릭을 만들 거야. 최대한 이쁘게, 엣지 있게. 내가 이거 캐릭을 좀 만들어 봤는데 그나마 이 얼굴, 다른 애들 다 별론데 그냥 어차피 캐릭은 잠깐만 헤어스타일만 좀 바꾸고. 아까 내가 봐놨던 게 이거였나? 색깔이 피부가 좀 더 화사하게 맑게 자신있게 눈썹 눈썹 유신 지워야 돼. 붕괴 없애고. 됐어. 약간 좀 화사하게. 오케이, 콜. 이름은
It was wonderful. I am indeed. That was quite something.
마녀로 할지 마법사로 할지. 왠지 마법사는 좀 흔하니까 흔하지 않은 마녀가 좋을 것 같아. 마녀로 여정을 시작하겠어. 내가 이유리가 돼서 호그와트의 마법 학생이 되는 거야.
Ah, it appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
역시 이름이 영어라 있어 보여.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
이게 해리포터 세계관이랑 이어지는 거기 때문에 해리포터를 재밌게 봤으면 엄청 재밌을 거야.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
화면 잘 나오지?
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
오빠 걸로 확인해보니까 화면 잘 나와.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
와, 이렇게.
The key! Give me your hand! Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
아, 역시
What happened?
왜 이렇게 디테일이 살아있어.
I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
이제 내가 조종하는 거야. 야, 진짜 4K를 보면 그래픽이 훌륭하다, 훌륭해. 아니 뭐 1080p로 봐도 훌륭하게 하겠다.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you think...
The port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes,
Ancient
a
magic.
powerful magic wielded by a rare few seems to have been lost to time.
오빠는 게임으로 영어 공부한다고. 영국식어.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
Excellent.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
누군가?
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo! Almost there.
오빠 항상 이런 거 뒤에 것들 다 부시면서 다니죠. 게임의 기본이야.
Why would someone have built this?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
왜? 너 보니까 어색해, 유리야? 왜 웃어? 주인공이 너라서 어색해?
Why would someone have conjured that
오빠가
enchanted
예쁘게
stone
키워줄게. 기다려봐.
here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name?
내가 나중에 옷 입으면 얼마나 멋있어지는데.
Where
지금
are
아무것도
we?
안 입어서 초라해서
I
그런
don't
거지.
believe it.
꾸미는 건 이쁘다고. 지금도 딱 괜찮아. 다른 캐릭은 진짜 완전 되게 못생겼어.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key.
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you.
After you.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
그래도 주문해올 때 멋있던데. 주문해올 때. 이따 보면 알아. 주문해올 때 멋있다.
How many vaults are there?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vault you see now in the midst. Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts? They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You want to take a breath? A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure. Experience the thief's downfall.
카메라 두고 다 오빠가 크기로 하는 거라. 옆 시야, 위 시야, 아래 시야.
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
오빠는 지금 저거 진동으로 느낄 수 있다? 움직이는 거. 패딩을 손에 쥐고 있어가지고 진동으로 느껴진다.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
왜 웃기다고 하는지 알 것 같아. 지금 제 표정이 좀 많이 웃기긴 하네. 오빠 캐릭을 너무 잘 만든 것 같은데. 완전 잘 만들었다, 캐릭을.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container.
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are. When was the last time this vault was accessed? A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12. Thank you for your help.
진짜 진행하는 게 영화 뺨쳐. 그지? 진짜 영화 보는 것 같아. 영화보다 더 디테일한 게 엄청 많아.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the
이런 게임 많이 하다
key
보잖아?
and then
영화
close the door.
불감증 걸려. 그냥 앉아서 영화만 보면 지루해. 오빠가 그렇더라고.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected.
내가 이렇게 직접 참여하면서 해야 재밌어. 몰입도 잘 되고.
There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
There must be something to that reflection you're seeing.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo! Exposo! Levioso! Contrito!
Yeah.
Levioso! Levioso! Confringo.
Stupefy.
Levioso. Confringo. Descendo. Deposit. Stay close.
Lumos. Professor? Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
아, 야, 아파라. 분량이 한 번에 한 개씩이 아니고 여러 개가 먹었어. 이게 참고로 이거 오빠도 처음 하는 거다. 게임 처음 하는 거야, 이거. 아까 살짝 맛배기로 해보고 처음 하는 거야. 이 게임에 아무것도 몰라. 하지만 이런 종류의 게임들은 많이 해봤지. 그렇기 때문에 암묵적인 공식은 웬만큼 알고 있지. 소위 패턴이라고 하지. 비슷한 게임들은 많이 해봤어.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
same place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
자꾸 누가 왔다 갔다 거려, 한 명이. 내 친구인가?
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
Rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you did careful.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
I know a way out.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here.
게임은 이제부터 시작이야.
Come,
이제까지
we have a sorting ceremony to get to.
볼륨은 이제부터 시작. 이제 학교 입학한다.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem is...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time.
이제 유리
Have a seat.
이사가네.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
뭘 선택할까? 빨리 수업을 듣고 싶어.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
A desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. You belong in Ravenclaw!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
유리야, 재밌게 보고 있어? 보고 있는 거 맞아?
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist?
유리야, 캐릭 마음에 들어? 캐릭 어때?
Non-being.
오빠가 널 위해
Can never have been.
만든 캐릭인데 오빠가 저거 연구하느라고 1시간 소비했다고.
Well done.
미리 들어가서
Go on in and get some
어떤 게
sleep.
제일
You
그나마
have a
좀
big day
낫나.
ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
보다 보면 정 들 거야. 오빠는 벌써 정 들었어, 저 캐릭이.
Looks like everyone's gone.
이제 입학했다.
Better head to the common room.
우리 유리 옷 좀 다른 거 입혀야지. 아까 뭐 의상 있었는데. 아이고, 이게 아닌데? 아, 아직 못하는구나. 아, 뭐야, 똑같잖아. 아, 몇 번을 반복하는 거야. 아, 이거 처음 해가지고 미안해. 오빠도 초보야, 지금. 이쪽으로 진행을 해야 되니까. 아, 꿀잼이라니까 좋네. 성공했어. 이제 뛰어댕길 수 있어.
This should be interesting.
친구들 사귀어야지.
One moment. Watch this.
What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm glad to be here, ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
그래도 유리 이름만 영어로 나오니까 뭔가 고급져 보여, 우리 이름이. 나만 그런가? 기분 탓인가? 난 되게 고급져 보이는데.
Must be. That's not right either.
과일 먹을 수 있다? 사과 하나 먹을래? 근데 아까 과일 먹으면서 표정이 표정이 좀 웃기긴 하네.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to
얘는 좀
find it.
동양이 삘 났는데 생긴 게.
Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
Golden.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home, and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
All right. Deep breath. Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. It sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you!
Hey there. In Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had better not keep her waiting.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
Owls? Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
아, 그러고 보니까 유리 내일도 봐주네?
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
월드가이드 챌린지를 잠금하셨습니다.
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it?
Revelio.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Lumos.
루마. 역시 다 오빠가 조종하는 거야.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Revelio.
이건 뭘까? 무슨 수수께끼일까? 나중에 알게 되겠지?
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle.
나는 내일
Open
밤에
it up
하냐?
and find Central Hall.
오빠는 저기 뭐야 월요일이랑 화요일 썼잖아. 끝. 반일 끝. 이동.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central
오빠는
Hall.
해리포터를 제대로 못 봤거든.
Always something happening here. It's the
해리포터
heart of the
봤다고 해서
hive.
물어보는데 여기
Our
학교
King's
배경이
Cross
영화랑
Station, so
영화
to speak.
느낌이 나니? 여기 학교 배경이
That should be all
Okay.
for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
알겠습니다, 교수님.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig.
오빠 잠깐
Your
화장실.
ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
과성 피구 교수와 대화하세요.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
지도를 한번 펼쳐보렴. 지도에서 사용 가능한 퀘스트를 추적할 수 있습니다. 지도 열기. 이게 메인 퀘스트구나. 어둠의 마법을 배울까? 밝은 마법을 배울까? 어둠의 마법을 배워보자.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
네, 오빠가 쓸데없는 거에 에너지 소비를 안 해서 그런 것 같아. 쓸데없는 거에 에너지를 소비하면은 잠도 많이 오고 피곤하고 무기력해지고 그러는데 요즘에는 쓸데없는 거에 에너지 소비를 아예 안 해버려서 필요한 것들에만 딱딱 에너지 소비를 하고 있지. 아 진짜 배경 이쁘다. 아 눈 오는 거야 지금? 비 오는 거야? 눈 오는 거야? 아, B구나. 아.
Revelio.
미렐리아. 아, 이제 된다. 컬렉션, 챌린지, 컬렉션, 인벤토리, 장비. 이거 장비를 딱 차지. 목도리, 그래, 목도리 딱 차고. 무기 중요하다고. 아직 망토하고 로봇밖에 없네. 근데 나중에 빗자루 타고 날아다닐 수 있다. 빗자루 빨리 배워야지. 아직 방어구가 처음이라 없어가지고. 아, 우리 유리. 이쁘다, 우리 유리. 목도리 패션이야. 있어 보여.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
아, 역시 영국 배경은 참 고급져, 뭔가. 느낌이. 고풍스럽고, 고급지고. 연수경. 아, 쟤네 뭐냐? 고풍스러운 느낌, 클래식한 느낌. 이게 여행이지, 이게 유학이고. 좋아. 뭐냐, 얘네? 유령이야?
Revelio.
유령이야. 너네 군대가 뭐야?
Lumos.
알겠어.
Revelio.
이걸 하면은 이제 이렇게 숨겨진 것들을 찾을 수가 있지.
Off on another adventure, are we?
저 박스 있다, 박스 먹어야지. 박스. 돈 줬다, 돈. 와, 여기 화장실이야? 하나 한번 열어볼까? 야, 뭐야, 이건 똥물이야? 아까 똥물이라고 했던 거 같아. 화장실 쓸 수 있네? 아, 물레 될 수 있네. 지구본 돌릴 수 있다? 밑으로 내려가야 되는구나? 아, 저기 미니맵에 화살표가 나오네. 저거 따라가면 되겠다.
Revelio.
여기 뭐 있던 것 같아. 그렇지. 이런 걸 찾아야 돼. 필드가 이렇게 수식화되어 완료. 퀘스트 시작.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hackett!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
내가 이제 영화를 봤다면 얼마나 원작에 충실한지 좀 확인하면서 더 재밌게 할 수 있을 텐데 영화를 안 봐가지고 빨리빨리 지나가.
Levioso.
레비오소. 애들 띄우는 거 배우는 거야? 중력 마법?
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Levioso! Now, the basic cast. Well done. Well done.
Right. 이러네. 영국 발음 진짜.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by duel. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Your first duel.
좋아요. 10년 전 기계 훔치를 보여.
I do enjoy
상대가 안 되지? 나 처음 하는데 오늘
Not
상대가 안
bad for a
되지.
beginner. You give as good as you get.
우리 유리 개센데 그냥.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
진짜 영국식 영어는 억양이 되게 세구나. 걸려. 세바스찬.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
나 좀 놀았지.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
너도 좀
Fair
놀았니?
enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
정말 재밌겠는데.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Till next time. 퍼스트 학생.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
지도 보고 이쪽에 있으면
Blue powder. Revelio.
이용하는 게 맞지.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
아, 치유. 아, 치유가 뭐야? 뭔밥이었어? 아, 땡기는 거야?
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
뭐 어떻게 하는 거야? 땡기는
Very
거야?
simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, excellent. Happens to the best of us. Splendid! Not to worry. That's it! Don't lose your composure.
이 마법 쓸 때 진동을 느껴봐야 되는데.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
아, 한 명씩 돌아가면서 하는 거구나. 유리의 턴. 아야, 너 너무 많이, 너무 많이 땡겼네. 이런 식으로. 오케이, 알아.
That is how it's done.
너무 적게 땡겼나?
Excellent control there.
아, 50점 안 되나요? 아, 까비. 30점이야. 내가 졌다.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go!
이게 50점 된다고? 아니죠.
There we go.
너무 조금 밀었다.
Let us see this.
얘 왜 이렇게 잘해? 되게 잘하는데? $50점. 이번에 50점 맞으면 이기나?
That is how it's done. Quite impressive.
점. 렛츠.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred
대화할 때
here.
보면 이게 표정들
It
보면
gets
되게
easier,
살아있지 않아?
I
표정들.
promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
유리가 볼 때는 어때 보여? 게임이 더 재밌어 보여?
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant.
신기해? 어떤 점이 신기해?
Accio that, cutlery flying
해보고 싶어?
everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
오빠가 언제든지 네 옆에 자리 만들어 놓을게. 언제든지 할 수 있게끔
How's the first day
준비해놓을게.
coming along?
Wonder what it was like in Hogsmeade before 1714. I'd imagine things were far.
오빠 그리고 이거 나중에 네가 해서 엔딩 보고 재밌게 하면 오빠가 소원 들어줄게. 오빠는 항상 미션을 걸지. 뭐 소원이라고 하면은 너무 큰 소원 이런 거 말고 내 능력상 될 수 있는 것들만 한해서 소소한 것들 얼마나 좋아. 게임도 재밌게 하고 포상도 받고 일석이조.
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
오빠도 네가 재밌게 할 거 생각하면 너무 마음이
I've been
행복해져.
fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My
내가
brother
재밌게
William
하는
would tell you
부분을
not to be so humble and to trust your
지적으로 공감할 수
abilities.
있다는 것 자체에
Then again,
나는
he
큰
tends to
의미를
be
두거든.
overconfident in his.
우리 둘이
Better see to my charms homework.
쿠팡에서 같이
I'm afraid I
일하니까
can't count on beginner's luck to
쿠팡에 대한
impress
거 굳이
Professor
말을 안
Ronan.
해도 공감이 되는 것처럼 똑같은 의미, 똑같은 시스템인 거지. 내가 이런 게임을 나는 이제 해보면 내가 굳이 말을 안 해도 유리가 재밌는 거를 공감할 수 있기 때문에 실제로 그 부분에 대한 거에 대해서 의미를 두는 거지. 그럼 앞으로 나랑 또 더 많은 화제거리와 공감할 거리가 더 많이 생기는 거니까 얼마나 좋아. 무궁무진하잖아. 지루할 틈이 없을걸? 이야기거리가 끊일 생각이 없을걸? 무궁무진할걸? 그런 것만 생각해도 오빠는 기분이 되게 좋아. 별거 아닌 것 같아도 이런 게 얼마나 중요한지 몰라. 그치, 고양아. 아이, 고양 이쁘다.
Revelio.
리벨리어. 뛰는 거 귀엽다. 뛰는 모션. 아, 이게 뛰는 거구나? 그냥 걷는, 이게 그냥 걷는 모션이구나? 아, 이렇게 돌아가야 되네? 아, 이쁘다. 와, 배경이. 아, 유학 안 가도 된다니까? 아, 너무 좋아. 이런 간접적인 체험이 얼마나 재밌는지 몰라, 오빠. 야, 구경하는 거, 얘네들 말하는 거, 얘네들 말하는 거 구경하고. 뭔 얘기하냐, 얘들? 여기 고양이 또 있네? 나무. 아, 볼 것들이 너무 많아. 여기다 한번 움직여보자. 야, 햇살. 태양빛 비치는 이 느낌. 정말 디테일하게 잘 만들어놨다. 돌아다니는 맛이 좋다, 게임이 진짜. 원작에도 얼마나 충실히 잘 만들었는지는 내가 해리포터를 못 봐가지고 진짜 모르겠네.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes
최고
well
화질로
with
보고
a
있는 거
borrowed
맞지?
wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand
설마
to be
저화질로 보고
far
그러는 거
superior.
아니겠지? 그냥 고화질로 보는 거랑 저화질로 보는 거랑 차이가 너무 많이 나서 걱정돼서
I'm
물어봤어.
eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit
설마
to the
집에
village with a
와이파이
class
되는데
light. Help you get your bearings.
저화질로 보는 사람들은
Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai.
우리는
I've noticed you
똑똑하니까
spending
그럴
time
일은
with them.
없겠지. 네티. 아, 아까 네티.
I'd like to go with Natty. Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
퀘스트 형식을 부여받고 완료하면 새로운 주인과 같은 보상을 얻을 수 있습니다. 첫 번째 과제에 대한 보상은
Revelio.
이게 뭐 숨겨진 거 없나? 저쪽에 저거 있나? 뭔가?
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
진짜 물 같다. 안 같은 것 같다. 근처에 날아다니는 어둠의 마법. 방어타로 날아다니는 페이지를 수집하기. 망가진 조각판이 어디일 거야? 아, 여기? 여기 근처에 날아다니는 페이지가 있어.
Lumos. Lumos.
아, 저기 있다. 이걸 땡기면 되겠지? 땡기면? 아. 이거를 가지고 있다. 오케이. 땡기면은 된다. 너무 쉽잖아.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
여기도 날아다니는 페이지 땡기면 된다.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
주변에 고장난 물체와 복구하는 데 쓸
That's
수
it.
있구나.
Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurately lashed out.
이런 마법이야.
Revelio.
지도를 보고 이거는 길 몰라도 이렇게 옆에 내비게이션이 있어서 딱 지정해 놓으면 저거 금색 줄만 따라가면 돼. 박스 있다. 박스가 보물 상자가 어딨니?
Revelio.
저기 안에 있구나. 레벨 자물쇠가 있어야 되네. 못 먹네. 나중에 먹는 거. 뭐야 이거?
Hello, looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
유리야, 이거 게임 어떤 점이 신기해?
I was
유리가
glad
볼 때?
Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you. Really?
어떤 게 신기해?
Yes. I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
너 어디 가니?
Oh, wait, over here.
Over here.
I often spot lace-wing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
배경. 유리야, 해리포터 영화랑
From the Forbidden Forest.
흡사하게 잘 만든 거야? 이 정도면?
I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that
분위기
hippogriffs
되게
had been
잘 살린
spotted
거야.
nearby.
오빠는 해리포터를 안 봐가지고.
Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
못 봐가지고.
Absolutely.
Likely already named them.
That's a forbidden forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
그러니까 이런 부분도 막 알아야 재밌는 거지. 모르는 사람들은 평생 모르고 사는 사람들도 되게 많아.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
재밌고 신기한 것들도 많고 위험한 것들도 많고.
She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so
나쁜 거든 좋은 거든 여러 가지든
I'm getting used to things.
내가 할 수 없는 것들에 대한 부분의 간접 체험을 진짜 요즘은 이런 식으로 되게 디테일하게 체험할 수가 있어서 이게 별거 아닌 것 같아도 엄청나게 좋은 경험이래요. 진짜 가성비 좋게 좋은 경험이라고 해야 되나? 간접적인 좋은 경험. 진짜 유학 안 갔다 왔는데도 유학 갔다 온 느낌이 살짝 들기도 하고 여러 가지 세상 보는 시야도 많이 넓어지고 그래? 이 정도로 잘 만들었기 때문에 그런 것들이 느껴지는 거예요.
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy. Terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
오빠를 통해서 이제 유리도 새로운 것에 대한 두려움보다는 받아들이는 거, 좋은 게 있으면 받아들이고 나쁜 거 있으면 걸러내고 그렇게 구분하는 방법을 좀 많이 배우고 그랬으면 좋겠어. 어려워하기보다는 호기심을 갖는 부분이 중요하거든.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
그러면 어떤 것을 할 때 두려움이라는 게 많이 진짜 극복이 된다? 뭘 새로 시작할 때 엄청나게 극복이 돼. 호기심이 더 생기고 긍정적으로 사고방식이 바뀌어. 많이. 와, 다 뱉은 줄 알았네, 가지고.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
되게 분위기 있다. 이런 것들이 있어. 얘는 뭐 팔지? 뭐 파는 아저씨 같은데? 박스 있다. 보물 상자. 뭐야 쟤는. 뭐 장비 나온 것 같은데? 장비. 끼고 있고. 얼굴 장식. 이거 뭐야? 안경 있고. 장비네 이거. 머리 보호구. 모자도 있네. 내가 이거 언제 먹었지? 못 보고는 내가 찾고. 아 뭐야 저거 생긴 거 되게. 여기도 갈 수 있나? 웬만한 데 다 갈 수 있네. 아, 여긴 아까 내가 갔던 데네. 다른 문이구나. 하나씩 다 구경해봐야지. 여긴 뭐 하는 데래? 가마솥을 이렇게. 박스 있다. 박스를 열어보자. 교복망토. 오, 6 나왔어. 바로 이거 줘봐야지 또 이쁜지 안 이쁜지. 교복망토. 전통적인 교복망토. 이거 나왔네. 룩이 바뀌었어. 와, 좀 슬림하게 룩이 바뀌었네. 얼마나 디테일해. 옷 하나 입은 것도 다 바뀌어. 모자 쓴 거, 안경 쓴 거. 근데 안경 좀 바꿨으면 좋겠다. 아, 이거 안경이 좀 너무 추리해서 못 입고 다니겠네. 이거 창피해서 벗어야지 이거. 너무 추리하다 이거 안경. 적당히 추리해야지. 근데 템은 좋아 보이는데 적당히 추리해야지 이거. 룩 없앨 수 있구나. 오케이. 장착하기, 장착 해제하기. 너무 추리하다. 너무 추리해. 나중에 좋은 거 있으면 또 입어봐야지. 못 입고 다니겠어. 열 수 있나? 아니구나. 자, 여기는 구경 좀 했으니까 딴 데 한번 이동해보자고.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and...
a new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
미저원 있어. 나중에 머리도 바꿀 수 있구나. 호그 스미스 지도. 퀘스트 목록 확인하는 데가 여기 뭐 상점 다 돌려봐야 되는구나. 마법약 레시피를 구하세요. 레시피를 구하세요. 구워가는 재미가 좋구만. 여긴 뭐야? 와, 물레방. 와, 예쁘다. 나 물 들어갈 수 있어. 저거 편집지 저거 먹어야겠다. 오, 수영대. 야, 역시 게임 디테일이 살아있어. 살아있어. 야, 유리 수영 잘하는데? 아, 다 젖었어. 말리겠지. 저거 먹어야지. 오케이.
What are you up to now?
저 날라다닌다. 날라다니는 거 다 먹어야지.
Revelio.
이건 뭐야? 오. 여기 하나씩 다 가봐야 되는 것 같은데. 자, 마법 상점부터. 또 색깔도 이렇게 바뀌네, 여기는. 노란색이 아니네.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. And I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
유리야, 오빠는 안 졸린데 너 2시인데 어떡할 거야? 잘 거야? 오, 뭐야 이거. 기간. 오빠도 뭐 좀만 하다 자긴 해야지. 내일 일하려니. 어디로 가야 되나? 둘 다 자자. 오빠도 내일 일하려면 지금 자야 돼. 이거 세이브 해놨다가 또 보면 돼. 시간 내면은 언제든지 같이 중간에 더 볼 수 있으니까. 여기 미용실인 것 같은데.
Hello. Oh, come in. Welcome to Madame Snelling's
그래,
Dress
알았어. 얼른
Emporium.
들어가고 오빠도
I'm
이제
sure I've no need
자야겠어.
to introduce myself.
내일 일하려면 자야 되니까.
They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly, why are you
언제든지
studying to be an aura? But I showed them.
오빠가
They're stuck in
킵해놓을
the dust
테니까
of the
너 보고
ministry,
싶은
and
거
I'm here thriving.
말만 하라고.
Absolutely thriving. But look at you. Look at you. I can certainly see why you paid me a visit. Looking for a change, are we?
I'm not sure what you mean, but I'm quite...
Some are going for that muggle with... Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look?
I should be going now. Thank you.
여기까지. 아침에 보자구.